What is good, guys? Today we have a battle against Zoe, or also known as CongressionalWombat. And Zoe has recently become one of my favorite YouTubers. Why? Because she is the first person I've ever met that shares my love for Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. So, you should definitely go check out Zoe because she is awesome. So, this was a battle taken at her live stream. Was it yesterday or was it like 2 days ago? I don't. Anyways, I'm gonna lead off with my Landorus because I was hoping she would lead off either with Tentacruel or Snorlax, and I'm just gonna go straight for the Hammer Arm. She goes into her Gliscor, and that sucks because this Gliscor walls me, and this is actually a leftovers, and that's kind of weird, but if she gets in on a Toxic, she gets leftovers and Poison Heal, which is really good. So that's kind of like a weird set, but it might work. So, as you can probably see from my team, it's like very weird. And why? Because I went on box 8, because box 8 is cool. And I took the first 6 Pokemons in box 8, and I came up with that. And that team was kind of bad because after my Milotic was gone, a strong water type could successfully sweep my entire team. So I gotta keep Milotic alive. But anyway, she goes into Snorlax, I go into Milotic, and I don't know what happened. I'm gonna switch out, and I'm gonna go back into my Landorus because I know that I can take the Body Slam, and she's actually gonna pull off a double switch into her Tentacruel. Now that's a good matchup for me because I do have the Earthquake, and she's gonna switch back into her Gliscor, and this sucks because this thing should have Hidden Power Ice, and it doesn't. And if it had, it would have KO'd stuff. Anyways, I'm just going to say that I got hacked a lot in this battle, so that's kind of suckish. So anyways, going to go into my Milotic. I can take an Earthquake, and I think I can take another one, so I am going to go for the Recover here. I believe I go for the Recover because I need to keep my Milotic alive because I don't want to get swept by her Latios, who does have the Surf. So, I'm gonna go, she's gonna switch out into her Tentacruel that can wall me for days, and I don't want that thing setting up hazards, so I'm gonna switch out and go into my Ambipom. Now, she's gonna go for the Gear Drain here, and she gets a critical hit, which sucks because I'm going to die to the recoil of my Life Orb next turn. And that was kind of the biggest hacks she got in here because Ambipom was probably going to do a lot because it's a Life Orb technician, and he has like the Substitute, the Focus Punch, the U-Turn, and the Fake Out. So it can basically do a lot of damage to most things on her team, including Snorlax, Shaman, and Latios. So that Ambipom was kind of big, and it had to die. So I'm going to go for the Hypnosis. I miss, which sucks really badly because Bronzong is really cool, but you know, this is a physically defensive one, and I actually take that really nicely, to be honest. Yes, Snorlax has a major attack, and I'm going to set up them rocks, and which is something I shouldn't have done because I probably should have attacked or gone for the Gyro Ball, or you know, try to put this thing to sleep again. But I do miss, and now I'm going to go into my Dracula because this is the guy that could probably save me the game. And I'm going to take the Fire Punch very well. She gets no burn, which is lucky, and I'm going to get that Toxic Orb. Now she's going to switch into her Latios, and I am going to Toxic, or set up a sub. I am going to set up a Substitute. And I'm going to try to Toxic stall this guy out, but it is faster, so that pretty much sucks. I am running max speed with a plus speed nature, but I think that's still not enough because I believe it is 10 base speed higher. So I'm going to go for the Toxic here, and I don't really know if I can take a Surf. Probably not, most likely not. So I'm going to go for the Protect here just to get some more lefties, and I'm not seeing Life Orb, so either it's Specs or she's bluffing it with the Expert Belt. So I'm going to switch out, go into my Milotic, and let's see, he does go for the Surf here, and I was hoping I could stall it out a little bit better with my Milotic, But looks like I can't because she's gonna switch out here, fearing the fairly obvious ice beam, and she's gonna switch out into her Tentacruel, which takes both hits fairly nicely, and I am going to recover here. Because as I said before, I need to keep Milotic alive because I have nothing for Gliscor, I have nothing for Shaman, and I have nothing for, well, I do have, yeah, I have nothing for Latios either. So, you know, this was kind of like a grab bag major thing, so it has no team synergy whatsoever. So I'm going to switch out, and she predicts that fairly nicely, and she goes for the Hydro Pump. Now I'm going to switch out, go into Josh, and Josh is such a random nickname. I don't really know why it's named that way. But she's going to switch out back to Gliscor, and I should have Hidden Power Ice, but I don't because I knew she was going to go into this thing, but there's nothing I can do about it because Stone Edge is a bitch and will always miss for me. Anyways, what is going to go on here? I'm going to switch out because she probably has the Ice Fang. And I don't. What? Yeah, I don't have Ice Move. She goes for the Earthquake. She predicts my switch, which is good because it was fairly obvious I was going to switch. And Milotic is there to take care of this Gliscor. So now, she does a very ballsy play. I do have the Ice Beam, but I decided not to go for it. And she's going to switch out into Shaman, and I actually go for the Hydro Pump. And I do hit it. No, I miss it, which... Ah, shit, I missed that? Oh, I wasn't even paying attention in the match. I mean, I was just, like, chatting on the stream, like, dude, yo, what's up? And, it's going to set up a sub, predicting my switch, but I am bulky, so I can take a Seed Flare. So I am going to go for the Ice Beam, take out the substitute, and I know that, well, Hydro Pump isn't that big of a move, but if I had hit it earlier, it would have probably helped me out a bunch. So I have to take out the Shaman. She goes for the Seed Flare, and I just noticed how awesome Seed Flare animation is. Anyways, it's raining outside, which is noisy and interrupting my narration. But I am going to go for the Ice Beam here, and I do take that fairly nicely. And it's going to live. And I have no idea how much Hydro Pump would have done. It is like stab, 120 base power, and it's only ×2 resisted. But she's going to over-predict and go for the HP... No, wait, that was not HP Fire. Well, what kind of HP was that? That's not Ice or Fire. What is it, like... Ground? Maybe? I don't know. But I'm going to switch out into my guitar because I do have the Hidden Power Fire. And, yes, what happens? I take it out. And now, she's going to go into her Snorlax, which is named Bucket for some odd reason. And I do have the Focus Blast. And I know that I can probably take it out, so I'm going to have to switch out because I don't want it to miss. And she has Pursuit, and I'm like, what? What kind of Snorlax has Pursuit? They usually have, like, Fire Punch, Crunch, Body Slam, Rest, Sleep Talk. I've never seen that Pursuit. I'm going to switch out to Gliscor, and I should have gone for the sub here. But I don't because I'm a moron, and I go for the Toxic. And I'm going to Protect. And here, basically, is just a good game because my Melodic is dead. And what I have left is Landorus and Gliscor. And Gliscor could take out... I mean, no, not Gliscor. I try to pull off a double Protect just to kill this thing, but I don't pull it off, and I get taken out with a Surf. Now, Landorus... He has Stone Edge, which will do a decent chunk to anything on her team. And I am Scarfed, and I could probably do some damage on most of her team. But I miss, and she's able to take me out with another Surf. So that was a 5-0 for her. Great game, Zoe. You are a monster. But, guys, remember to check out Zoe. She is awesome, and remember to leave a like and to comment and subscribe and go check out Zoe because she's like the coolest person ever because Banjo-Kazooie fucking rules and Banjo-Tooie fucking rules. And that's gonna be the game, and hopefully I'll see you guys some other time. Peace!